from my perspective, and I think about a recent client that I worked with that, one executive was so fixated on leads, and that's where I was trying to, help change his mindset around, we've bought lists, we know who to target, we know how to target them, right? With different specific content pieces, right? Whether it's video, white papers, blogs, things like that. And what I've been trying to work on with him is a paradigm shift into meetings booked. Because in my experience, Buck, leads, everybody has a different perspective on leads. I could say I have a lead now with you because you and I are having a conversation. But that doesn't necessarily make it a qualified lead though. So as I kind of help this client really transition into focusing more on meetings booked as opposed to leads, then you're starting to see that, right? That 1,000% gain on relationship building, really doing demand gen where you're being very tactful and specific and strategic on who you're targeting and why, as opposed to, hey, call center, here's 1,000 contacts. Let's hope for a 5 or 10% conversion on meetings, right?
Right.
That's just one thing in today's world with the buyer's journey where everybody is doing research online. If you're not giving them that content online, they're going to go somewhere else. I mean, it is what it is. You have to provide them with meaningful content so that they can absorb your content and make the decision. And when they virtually raise their hand, you've got them. You hooked them, right? Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I mean, so I think you've helped him in sort of looking at this. Here's the hard thing as a business owner. I had to basically admit this, right? I come into a company, it's bleeding. I've got to stop the bleeding. I have no cash, right?
Yep.
What the heck am I going to do to sort of do this? And you have to get really honest with yourself.
Sure.
As an owner, as a manager, and even as an employee. And you have to say, everyone needs to sit down in this room. We need to understand, what does it take to get a customer? And here's the thing, you will not get that customer if you do not meet their need. So if you can't meet the customer need, you all need to go find something else to do. And so, can I meet the customer need? Then the question is, how do I communicate to that customer that I'm the person they want to meet that need, right? And so at that point, your meeting paradigm shift is critical, because without the relationship, you don't have a customer. Because the customers, I mean, think about this. I mean, one of the things that has changed with the internet and with social media, what we see on LinkedIn, what people are looking at with Instagram or Twitter or any other viable place. I can do, YouTube and LinkedIn. And most business people are looking at that. And so here's the thing. I need to be able to look at, where are the people that are my target customers getting their information, because they want to consume that information in the way that they want and how they want, when they want. So all of those things, mean something that, you Rose, when you responded back the other day, you were, sharing a really good article that I thought was very focused on sort of the pure cold call. And how bad, and really how bad that is. And so, changing somebody's mindset from, look, you stop selling product, sell the meeting.